Hi friends, Amy with Campbell Creations, and today I am making a fun bracelet, a bracelet that I've been totally looking forward to. I am working with Bargain Bead Box July 2025 and some items from Bead Box Bargain's website and then some items from my stash. And I have a lot out for one bracelet, right? Right? So I know I want to mix metals. I know that part. I know what colors I'm wanting. I know what things I want to incorporate, but I'm not sure of all of the specifics. So we're going to do that together. We're going to do that together. What I do know is we are going to use my new bracelet bar. I'm really excited. So I've ordered some bracelet bars from eBay and I've ordered some from Auntie's Beads. And this one just absolutely called to me because I just received not too long ago these little guys that I ordered from Beadbox Bargain's website, and I just think they're going to be just adorable together. I don't know for sure if I'm going to incorporate them in the bracelet or just as dangles. I have made one that I was looking to do, and isn't he just so cute? And that's kind of the theme I'm going for today. And I'm going to have fun with it. I'm going to have fun with it. You want to have some fun with me? Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. So, on these three strands, so what I'm wanting is three strands that's going to go into this guy here. One thing I do know is here, I don't want to, I want them to mesh well, but I do not want them to match, like, really at all. Um, so, let's see. Let's see what we end up doing here. Let's see what ends up happening. I am using Soft Flex, and it is Soft Flex medium fluorite color, and I have each of these cut to 6 inches. So I don't think it's going to be that long. No, because I'm looking for about 6¼ to 6½ in length, and he's a pretty big guy. He's pretty big. So actually, first, let me go ahead and go through bead caps. Okay. Majority of these bead caps, I don't know. Actually, these bead caps came from Beadbox Bargain's website. These are the bellflowers that came in this month's box, so I'm going to get pulling those. The other bead caps came from Amazon and Fire Mountain, and I'm pretty sure I went through those in a haul. But bead caps, super excited about all of them. I'm using from the box these. I just love these. I think they're so cool, and I haven't really gotten to utilize them much. And I just love the crackling in there. They just look like ice, and they just make me happy. I'm going to be using the cherry quartz and the kiwi jasper. And I've ordered more of these kiwi jasper. I can't get enough of them. I just think they are so cool. I've never had kiwi jasper before, and these are just fun. I love them, so I have some more of those coming. Using these little spacers, these rhinestone spacers that came in the box. And I think that's it from the box, right? Right. I think so. From Beadbox Bargain's website, these little triangle beads. Both of these types of triangle beads I got from Beadbox Bargain's website, and I am constantly searching for more that are these teeny tinies, little bitty. I have some that is peach color. I have some that is clear, that's this little, and I have some of these opaque pink. Definitely pulling in some of those. Super excited about those. My spacers came from Beadbox Bargain's website for the most part. These little guys, those, they all came from Beadbox Bargain's website. These came from a haul. These are antique little guys, and I think they're just cool. And they're beads, so they go right through this way. I haven't used any of those yet, and so I wanted to incorporate some of those. I have a little bit of crystals. I do have some Preciosa crystals here in a couple different sizes. Don't know for sure if I'm using them, but I'm back and forth on it, so I left them out. And then I think these are just going to be used primarily for fillers on the bead caps. And so I have a couple of the bigger triangle beads here that's translucent pink. And then I have some of our little bicones. And then just because, for purposes of dangles or whatnot, I brought out a few of these cuboid beads because they're all that same color pink and they're meshing so well. I also have some seed beads. I went ahead and got out some of the new seed beads that I had gotten from Fire Mountain. These ones here are the cream soda ones. I think it said strawberry cream soda. And these are the opaque with AB. They remind me, these white with AB, they remind me of opalite. And then I got out some of my kind of green seed beads. I don't know where I got those from. I think we're caught up. Are we caught up? I think so. Let's get to it. So I know one thing is going to match in each of these strands, and because I wanted that center line to go through, and I want this to be the center line that goes through on all of them. So I know I want this in the center of all 3 of these strands. That is about the extent of what I want to be like a matchy-matchy, you know. And so on the center strand, I think I'm going to go with just, I think I'm going to go with these. So let's put one of these on each side. And the matte that's in these, and these matte beads, you know, combined with all of like the shiny and the sparkly, I'm really, really liking that. That's something that I'm super, super excited about. I think I want to bring in some gunmetal. I went ahead and got out silver and gunmetal on these sizes because I didn't know for sure which way I wanted to go. I figured it would hit me as I was going through it, and this one sure did. As soon as I put this on, I'm like, oh yeah, pink, give me gunmetal. Pink, give me gunmetal. I love pink with gunmetal. And so that's going to be the starter of one of our strands. Simple, cutesy, and I love those rhinestones and that bling that goes in with it. Super, super cool. In case you heard it, Jasper was trying to play with the oldest of the cats, and that wasn't going over so well. So, you know, had to stop that. Oh, you know what? I think this would look pretty cool if I do these little preciosas on each side, because I think that would look so cool with the rhinestone bling and that preciosa there. So let's do that. So I'm going to put those on each side. And so I know what the center is. So now let me bead bug this, and I'll work from one side on what I'm wanting to do, and then I'll just finish it out on the other side. So from here, I want to make sure for these 3 strands that they are lining up right. You know, the thick on this side is the thinner on this side, so that they mesh and go in really well, because I don't want there to be a lot of spacing between the 3 strands. I want them to all just like be together. And so these guys, tell me these aren't so cute. I've had these for a while, and I have some in copper as well. And I've used the copper ones in a design before, I'm pretty sure, but I haven't used these guys. And I just think they are super cool. And these strands, I don't think they're going to be too difficult, you guys. I don't think so. I think what I'm looking for is simplicity and fun. Fun. Let's do, since we're doing pink here, let's do pink and then green and pink. So I'm thinking this strand is going to be pretty pink. And each of these strands, we're probably going to have to be at about, I need to think about that, don't I? Probably about 3 or 3.5 inches. This is 1.5 inches. This is the closure that I'm going to be doing, plus the jump ring, so we would be put about 2.25. Yeah, I'm going to probably do about 3.5 inches total on these strands. They're going to be short, easy strands. And that looks cute. And I think that's it. Yeah, let me do the other side, and let's stop at the strand, then we'll go on to the other one and see how they mesh. So on this side we have that little spacer, and then we'll just do that pink. Woohoo! Pink, green, and pink. Let's see what our size is so far on this, just so I know. This is about 2.5, so we'll probably grow on this strand a little bit, but I'm going to leave it at that. And let's pull in another strand, and I know I want the center to be similar to this, right? And let's just do this. Let's bring in the kiwi jasper, and so maybe we'll end up being similar on all 3 for the focals. That could be fun, even though I don't think I want all 3 of them to be thick in the middle like that, so I'll remember that. I'll go thin on the next one for the center. I love those. You look at the little windows in that kiwi jasper. Isn't that just incredible? I love them. I really, really do. Let's bring in maybe some gunmetal on this one, because it'll match. See the gunmetal there? So let's just bring in spacers for that one. cool. I know I really want to be heavy in these beads, these triangle beads, so I think I'm just going to go right into those. I love that flash that they give. You know, that flash that's there, and some are pointed down and some end up pointed up. It's terrible for me. It's awful for me to try to say, you know, okay, I'm going to pick all these up and they're all going to be facing down. I can't do it. I just can't do it. So on this one, maybe we'll go a little more green heavy. So I'll go with this one, green, pink, green. Let's go ahead and do that other side and see what we think here. I love them. So this week, I'm telling you, it is Wednesday night, okay, late Wednesday night. I'm just now getting to record. I had the stuff laid out since this morning because I wanted to record this morning. And just things have been crazy. I'm feeding the baby squirrel every 3 hours, and it takes me about 20 minutes from start to finish whenever I get him woke up and out of his little area to the time that I'm putting him back in there. It's a good 30 minutes, so it's taking a lot of time out of my day. But he's doing good, you guys. He's doing so good. He's doing so good, and I'll probably bring him in at the end. Let's do that. Let's bring him in at the end. Let's do. I said I was going to go green heavy on this one, so let's go green heavy. But I'm telling you, it feels like it's been an entire week since I've recorded, and it hasn't. Sure does feel like it, though. Sure does. So I'm really happy to be here recording, and especially this because I've been thinking about this bracelet for a couple of days now, ever since I got that. I was like, yes, yes. And I have some other bracelet bars that are really cool. I'm really excited about them. But this one with those little birds, how cute is that, right? And so I'll link that from Auntie's Beads. I'll link that down below for you guys. Actually, this would look really cool with my last two of these. I thought I was out of these, you guys, and I found these. They were in one of my little containers with a partially started project. Yes, I love them. I love them. If you guys know where I can find more of these, they are not on Beadbox Bargain's website, and I have not been able to find them like this. And I just love these little guys. They just look so cool. Yeah, they're happy. I think I want to go all green. I want to do some more green here. Let's go with 3 of these green and see if it's too much. Or too long, I guess. Oh, see? Look at all that. Oh, that is good. I don't think I want to change a thing on that one. Love that. Hey, we're just about 3. Okay, so that's close to what we're looking for. Now, let's see how it meshes. Yeah, that's cute together. That's cute together. I bet up here I could pull in a little bit of gunmetal, right? Put a little gunmetal in there. Actually, what might be really cool, I have room, and since these have the little flowers on them, let's do that. And let's see if we're a little better on our sizing. Oh, that'll be cute. Totally cute. I'm glad I got those out. There was a couple things that I was like, Amy, you're overdoing it. You're going to end up causing delays because you have so much beauty sitting out here that you want to use it all, or you don't know what to use. That's pretty good. That's pretty good on length here. Let me squish them together and see. Yeah, pretty close. Okay. All right, let's do that third strand. And on the third strand, I think this next strand will have to be the middle because I want to do a small in the middle. That way it kind of offsets. So let's see. Small in the middle. Oh, I haven't used these guys. Okay, got it. I got it. So let's see. If I do this, because I really want a good mesh of gunmetal and silver here, and I'm missing maybe a little bit of gunmetal on that one. This one's looking good. It's got the silver, the gunmetal, the pops. That looks good. Let's do this. Let's do on the inside here. So if I come in and do a bead cap on the inside of this guy, and let's bring in this rhinestone spacer. Yeah, that'll look super cool. Okay, I like that. Okay, and then we'll do one going away, and we'll add another one of those guys. Oh, that looks really cool. I may want to add that to the center of those guys. That gunmetal up against those rhinestones. Okay, I really, really like that. I really like that. I might put, oh, okay, I got it. Let's do this. Let's work from one side because it just hit me. So if I do another one of these, right, because I need to incorporate these still. I really, really want these guys incorporated. I think they'll be so much fun. So then from here, let's do a filler. Okay, so let's bring in one of these. Let's do a filler. I bet we'll need more of a filler. Let's check. Because I don't want this to cover the rhinestones. Oh, actually, that might be pretty good. No, there's quite a bit of wiggle. Let's do just one of these. Or I could do one of the seed beads even. I just want to fill that all the way so that he's not wiggling around too much. Okay, there we go. But actually, let's use a seed bead because I can see that pop through there. So let's come in here and we'll do a pink. It'll just blend right in. Yeah, that's cute. That's really cute. Then we can make a statement on top of him. So I got some of these out. Look at these. Aren't those cool? And, oops. And I can layer them. So if I was to, yes, look at that. That is beautiful. I'm loving, loving that. Yes, let's do a gunmetal on top of that. This is why I do it. This is why I do it. For the love of the beauty. And it is beautiful. Let's see if this is too much. Nope, it's not too much. Oh, I love those. Yep. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. And I don't think it's too much down here. I like the kind of the differential, you know, because here we have that gunmetal pop in the center, and then here we don't. We just have that rhinestone that's popping up from there. I like that. Let's do another. Do I have another two? I do have another two. Let's do two of these guys on top. Again, we're just going to pull that in, right? So then with him sitting on top. Nice. Nice. And let's pull in these guys, because I have to pull them in somewhere. That would actually go really good. That would be a good mesh between that gunmetal and the silver. But do I want to put like a seed bead on each side of it? Let's see. Let's see how those hang. Oh, that's so cute. Do I want... Let's try a seed bead on each side of it. Let's do that pink. Actually, I don't think it's needed. I think that bicone kind of settles into him. Let's take that out. Let's take it back out and see. Let's see what I'm going to do on the other side. Maybe that'll tell us. But that's cute. That's cute. I would love if it was going this way, but that's really cute. Yep. So then from here, let's do some of our triangles. So let's come in with, let's do a green and a pink. Or actually, what might be cool, let's try a spacer. A green, a spacer, and a pink. that kind of makes him pop a little bit. I actually wouldn't mind that on both sides. Let's do that. So let's take that little Preciosa off there, and let's do a green spacer, pink, and then this guy. I hope I'm not making the strand too long, because this is going to be fun. I may end up making those longer to incorporate this. Yeah. See there? Yeah, I like that a whole bunch. Then on the other side, let's go pink with our gunmetal disc spacer, and then green. And then I better stop there. Better stop there. Oh, that's super cute though. Love it. See how it meshes with these. So if this bicone is the center on all of them, actually, let me finish out the other side. Let me finish out the other side, or else it's just going to be confusing. And then we'll see. I was thinking, well, if it's going to be too long or not mesh well, then I'm not going to finish out this other side, but it's only a little bit. Okay, so from here, we're going to come in with another one of our rhinestones. And then we need a topper to fill. And then we'll add a seed bead to help finish filling it. Then we'll go with our little bellflower. I love this combination on top of the bellflower though. Love that. That is so far my happiest moment of this bracelet. And then let's do one of the babies. So cute. Okay, and then we're just doing the green spacer, pink, flower, and then pink spacer. Oh, I have two different types of spacers there. You see that? And green. Oh, that strand is gorgeous. Now there's a difference here. See the difference in this bellflower versus this bellflower? See that? I did put a seed bead on top of that. I did put a seed bead on top of that. Well, those seed beads, they aren't exactly the same. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take that seed bead out. I don't like that. Maybe let me try a thinner one. Let's see what we've got up here. I don't know, they look pretty uniform. Let's just put it on top and see. Well, that definitely fits better than it was before. Okay, we'll go with that. So then let me bead bug this. Okay, so we'll put this guy on, followed by him, and silver. Then we'll do our green disc spacer, pink, our flower, and then pink, spacer, green. I think this has to be our center strand. It has to be. For one, it's the longest in the middle, so it's got the biggest focal section. Two, this focal section right in the center is small, and these two are bigger, so these two would be best flanking on this side. Now let's check the rest of it and see how they meld and mesh together. Okay, so I'm going to do a bead bug on each end of these, just so that I can squish them all up together and check our sizes. and because it's good to bead bug, my friends. It's good to bead bug. I need to bead bug more often. Okay. Yeah. So if this was all cinched in, and our center, which the matching part is this part here. Okay. So let me scooch this. Oh, that looks cool. Okay, the center strand is a little bit longer, but I was kind of worried, to be honest. I was figuring it would be even longer than that. So if we match those three up, nice. I think if that's pretty close, pretty close. I think if on this one we just add maybe one of our little spacers at the end, and on this one if we add maybe one more of our little bicones, or not bicones, or sorry, one of our little triangles, I think that will have it meshing. And I think we need to go pink because this is a pink heavy one, and so I think that will do us. Okay, so let me just add the pink on this side, and then I'll just literally measure them. Okay, and just know this one's thicker than the others, so it's going to take up a little more space, so it's okay if this one's a tad bit longer than the other ones, because it's, when it comes to diameter, you know, they'll kind of equal out. Now let's measure them, and then let's put them together, because the connection I want to make to this, I'm really excited about that. I know what I want to do there, and I'm really excited. So let's do some measuring. So if I come in here, woohoo, just a dot over 3. Okay, so that one's a dot over 3, or a line over 3, or whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. This one, oh, I like that gunmetal pop at the end though. I think that was needed anyways. Okay, and this is just a line short of 3, so we could add a little triangle to the end of that one. Be mindful of that. And then on this one, which is our center focal strand, we are just under 3. I thought we would be long on this one. Okay, just under. I think it would be perfect for this one to end this way, and then it will be what we need it to be. Okay, so that one's good. Oh yeah, super cute. Love that. And then on, was it this one? Oh, Amy. Yeah, this is just a little bit short. On this one, I think what I'm going to do on this one is add a pink at the end, because there's the pink pop right here, and that's it. The rest is green. I'm going to add a pink at the end, and I think that will do it. Look, just a dot over 3. Okay, we're good. We're good. Actually, this is a dot, a little more than a dot over 3. Let's do a seed bead instead. I was like, perfect, and then I'm like, actually, no, not too perfect. Not completely perfect, Amy. Let's just do one of these instead. That way it'll be just a little bit smaller, but we'll be good. Oh, this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. They are going to mesh together very well, I think. Very well. But they are not matching. They are not matching. But the differential as far as thickness and thinness, I love it. So let's close them up. Let's do that. Okay, so I brought out some gunmetal clamshell connectors, and these I just recently got from Fire Mountain, just the other day actually. And so I'm going to be pulling those ends. Let's bring these, let's bring all of these, and I might speed this up, you guys, while I'm doing this part. This is easy. We all know what I'm doing, right? So let's do that. I'll be right back. Okay. So these guys look pretty stinking cool together, if you ask me. I love the light and the dark. I love the light and the dark. The only dark that's pulling in is here. I think maybe I would have liked if I would have put like a spacer in between here that kind of brought in more gunmetal, but I'm still really happy with this. Now these little guys, I just fiddled and fiddled with these. I've never really used the ones that, aren't already closed, that you have to close here at the top, but these little crimp ends, these little clamshell connectors are tiny little boogers. They fit the number two crimps, but just barely. See, you can see little silver poking. They're okay, but it's still poking. And what I'm thinking I want to do from here is I think I actually want to put a jump ring at the end of each of these, just to have that flow, but I don't think I want them to be that big. Nope, I don't. Let me get smaller ones. Yeah, let's do these little bitty ones. That way they just have a little more than just that connection there going on, and I can get that flow. I think it'll let me get that flow a little better. And I think what I could do is here, just to make sure we're good, I'm going to go ahead and open each of these and place one on that way. That way I can make sure I'm, there we go, hitting that, feeling that click, because there is a little click action that happens there. I was not expecting these clamshell connectors to be so tiny. So tiny. I was struggling with being able to find some more gunmetal in those clamshell connectors, and Fire Mountain had them, so I just said, yes please, put them in. I didn't look at the size. Oh, I did not. It's okay though, they work. Make sure we get that little click that happens in there. That part I think is crucial for these guys. Teeny tiny. There's that little click. Okay, and last one. I'm glad I got out some more of these little jump rings. I may want them for our, possibly want them for our dangles, because I definitely want some little cha-chas, some little dangles in this one. Okay, so, oh, there's a click. Okay, so what I'm wanting to do with this connection is, let's set these over here. So here's what I'm thinking. Yeah, roll up the sleeves, Amy. I want to jump ring these to the ends and have them be our connectors. Wouldn't that be so cute? I think it would just be adorable. I think it would be adorable. And so I'm going to bring in our smaller, these are stainless steel, okay, and also my clasp that I have somewhere is stainless steel. I'll link that kit that I got. It is this kit from Amazon, and it has all stainless steel jump rings and lobster claw clasps. Really like it. They're nice and heavyweight, but they also kind of mesh in with the kind of silvers that we're using today. This is more of an antique-y. That's what I was really going for with wanting to mix the metals, was that antique-y vibe. Good. I was just thinking, Amy, did you check that those holes are big enough? They sure seem to be. Okay. Oh, I think this is going to be adorable for a connection. Let's see. Right? Ah. Yeah, I like that a lot. I like that a lot. And then let's measure kind of these guys together, just so I can see if maybe I have a little room to spare, or not. One of the bracelet bars that I had ordered from Etsy, when it came in, I was like, oh, I didn't look at that size very well, did I? They're tiny. It came in a 2-pack, which I was real excited about. And this from Auntie's Beads also came in a little 2-pack, I'm pretty sure. Unless I've just bought 2. Well, I guess I'll have to check. That's adorable. Oh, love that. So if these are 3 exactly, come on, Amy. There we go. Then what's that put us at here? So this is 2.5. So there's 5.5 plus this guy. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about, before the clasp, having these guys on a little head pin, a little eye head pin. And that way, if I make it small enough, right, if I make it small enough, then I can have these guys here. So if these guys were here, that makes this 3, 6, and then we've just got our jump rings in this to contend with. So I think I can make my 6.5, 6.25 to 6.5. Right. Okay, let's try it. Let's try it because I just think that would be super cool. So let me get out an eye head pin. I wouldn't want a wrapped loop or anything because if I do a wrapped loop, it's definitely gonna make it longer. So, and these are stainless steel as well. Set these guys to the side. Okay, so what if we just did, let's do maybe white. We haven't incorporated the white. Let's do a little white seed bead on each side of him. Yeah, that'll be cute. Yeah. Oh, these kind of little things just tickle me. I just love them. Okay, so I think I'm going to manually do this loop instead of trying to come in with the 1 step. Just so I know we're super close and we're super good. Okay, so I'm going to have these guys go in the same direction. I'm going to pop him all the way down. Okay. Then we'll make our little one. Just a little bitty guy. That's all we need. Go back down there. Excellent. You could use just a little push. Just a little push. Oh, I just like that cute stuff so much. Okay, pop him on. Have these guys going in same direction. Oh, he is little bitty to hold on to. Oh boy. Okay. Oh. He wanted to hang out for a little bit. And then we'll do that itty bitty little loop. He's just a spinning. Itty bitty. There we go. Gotcha. Oh, he really likes to spin. Let's bring him down. Straighten him up. And then we'll give him a little assistance to close. Oh, little bitty. Making sure he's straight. He's closed all the way. That's going to be cute. That's going to be cute. Okay, so Now with this little bitty loop, let's jump ring that little bitty loop. Let's definitely do that. Let's definitely do, at least on the top part. Because he is a little bitty, and this guy's a little bitty too. Let's see. I still think it would give better movement, and these are so small, I don't think it's gonna do anything with our sizing here. Let's make sure it fits though, because this is, again, little bitty. I didn't think about that. Oh, Amy. Hey, if not, you know? If not, maybe we'll make him a dangle. Here. Hold on. These are little too, but not as little. So let's see. I just keep adding. What am I doing? I'm going to end up making this thing too long, and then I'm going to be sad. No, if it's too long, I'll just take the little birdies off. I'm going to need another one of those. Oh, these must be thicker. Maybe this was not meant to be, you guys. No. Does it go through? It goes through. It goes through. Now let's see if our little bitty eye will fit. It will. Yay! There we go. These are tough stuff. There we go. Let's see what we're looking like. That is just too cute. That is just too cute. I love that. Yeah. That's good. Good stuff. Let me get another one of those jump rings. Pop our little guy on there. Woohoo! I did not have that grasped now, did I? Oh! I'm telling you, these stainless steel jump rings don't mess around. Come on. Oh, I think I hear a little guy rooting around. He's gonna be hungry. Yeah, it'll probably be good timing. I'll bring him on here. That is so cute. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking from here. I'm thinking cha-chas would be good here or right up here, you know, some of our dangles. This little guy may be at the very bottom now because we have these incorporated here, but I really like him. So let's see what we have. What did I make for these so far? So I made these two. Okay, maybe I'll just make a couple more of those up real quick. Okay, so on this one, let's go ahead and do, oh, I have a little green bicone there. Ooh, hold on, because I had one, hold on. Yes. That little bicone was sitting here when I was getting ready to record, and I'm like, why is that lonely little green bicone sitting there? This is why. This is why, in case I wanted to do another dangle. There we go. And so I'm just going to put a pink on top of him. That'd be cute. Cute. And these ball head pins, no wrap loops for these. These are also stainless steel. So can you hear that? Okay, so now we have two of those guys. Now we'll do this guy here. So we'll do one of our pink bicones and we'll bead cap it. We'll put a little green on top. So fun. This is going to be a fun, cute bracelet to wear. I am excited. And I have a couple more ideas with how to incorporate bars on bracelets, so I'm really excited. And I have some really cute bars that I've gotten that we can play with. It's been a very long time since I've used a bar and a bracelet, and actually, I don't think I've done a recording with one. I don't. I had made one for someone that was requesting it, and so I found what they were looking for and did that, but I don't think I recorded it. Actually, I didn't record it. I know I didn't record it. Okay, and then I like this guy right here, so maybe we'll do another one of him. Maybe I'll do a couple, though, without any of the white and gunmetal on top. I think I just want those. Just those. Maybe some green and some... Yeah, we'll do green and pink. That'd be good. So let's do pink, green, pink, green, pink, green, and pink. Yeah, those will be cute. So pink, green, pink, green, pink, green, and pink, right? Looks right. And then, ooh, what I might do to incorporate that gunmetal, I got an idea. That way there, because this is all silver, let's put a little pop of gunmetal in there. Come here, little guy. Oh, he's tough. May have made him just a little bit short. There we go. He's good now. Okay, so we have that guy. And then this guy. I'm thinking about getting some different round nose pliers. These bend on me a lot, and I love to make the little bitty loops. And you see here, look, when I'm trying to do that kickback, you see how they're bent, but I want to keep it teeny tiny, so I like using the very tip top of these. And sometimes it's a struggle. So I don't think I'm going to incorporate these two guys. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go with, let's move this. Let's go with not one of those yet. Let's go with a pink, a disc spacer, because we have just two of these itty bitty little disc spacers, right? That'll give a really good pop. And then just another one of these. And then we'll do one of these on top. That'll be a good incorporation there. Okay, we'll do two of those and then we'll be good on our dangles. There's been a couple times though that I didn't end up doing the dangles, and we're doing those. It's needed. Be perfect right up in here. So we come in with pink, that little spacer guy, pink, and then this little guy. little bitty loops. Little bitty teeny tiny. That works. I think I may do another recording tonight because I've had a couple things on my mind this week, but I have not had time to do them, or I'm just exhausted, you know, by the time I get done with my day, get everything cleaned up, get everything, you know, done for the day, feed the baby again, and then I'm like, whew, I feel like I'm a new mom again. I am a new mom again. Cute, cute, cute. And being a new mom is tiring. He is, wait till you see him. He is getting, every single day he changes. And sometimes from the last feeding and then he sleeps for like 3 hours. And the next time I go to feed him, I'm like, how did you have so much hair added to your face? I know you didn't have that much hair on your face when you went to sleep earlier. It's so crazy, which they do grow quick, but my goodness, I was not expecting this. It is just, it's, it's something all right. It is something all right. He is just, you know, and I just knock things all over the place. You know, don't mind me. Okay, so let's do one of those, one of these, then one of the ones with the green bottom. Actually, swap hands. Let's go with the other side of that. And we'll go with gunmetal and one of these guys. And actually, maybe it would be cool. No, I think I'm going to stick with jump ring. See if there's enough room. It's a pretty thick jump ring. Hey, 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 let's see. Stay teeny tiny. Here we go. Stay together. There. Oh. I think they're together, but I want to check it. Hold on, Jasper. Hold on, buddy. I think Jasper needs to go. Okay, buddy. Hold on. One sec, bud. Oh, I'll have to show a recording that I did at the end here. Where is that opening? Because Jasper is very protective over this baby. That I did not expect. I did not expect it. He sits on my lap the whole time I'm feeding, little squirt. He then will like put his back to us and he puffs out his chest, and if like the dog or any of the other cats try to come near, he like does this little hop with his front feet and he's like, whoa. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. He is a little protector. And considering he's the youngest of all of the animals, I didn't expect him to be like that. I figured he would be jealous. Nope, that looks good. Okay, finally. Yeah, look at that. It kind of covers that, but not too bad because it kind of comes over the top here. I think that'll be really cute for part of the focal design. So one sec, let me let the dogs out. Okay, so let's do this other side, knock it out. Okay, and we'll put, oh, he needs to be closed better. Okay, all fixed up. So on this side, we'll do this guy and this guy. Swap him around. We'll do that guy. He needs to be closed a little bit more too. Guess I was in a little more of a hurry than I thought. And that guy. Get a good grip here. And then we'll come right in here. We'll pop him on. Ooh. Oh boy, I can barely see him. Then we have super cute. Super cute. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So I'm going to bring in one of, I think I need to do this just to make sure we have all that movement. Then we're almost done with this bracelet. Okay, so let's pop these on. Here's one side. Our center strand. And our other side. We'll come in, pop it on him. How cute is this? How cute is this? Super cute. Love that. Okay, so then down here, let's grab another one of these. Let's first hook them on like so, and then we'll connect it to one of our bigger ones. So let's go ahead and grab a bigger one, pop it on there, and then we will do one side. Center guy here. And the other side. Ooh, and I think, no, the other side. I'll do our little birdie guy on the other side. Okay, nice and closed there. Now let's make sure that this guy's good and closed. Actually, I think I want the lobster on this side. I do. Okay, I want the lobster on this side. No, I don't. Nope, I'm going to do the lobster on this side here. So when I do the lobster claw on this side, I'm going to still use one of the bigger ones. I think. Yeah, I need to go big. I need to. And even though we've got a bird right here, I'm still going to put him on because he's super cute. And then I will put on our lobster. And connect it to this little birdie guy. And if this ends up being too long, what I'll do is I will take this bird off on this side because we'll have one on our dangle. So let me close it here. Let's take a peek at it. We'll close it, we'll take a peek at it, we'll measure it on the mandrel, and then we will see. But oh my, look at that. So cute. So cute. Okay, he looks too big. He looks too big. Okay, he's gonna be too big for me. Yes, he's too big. I just got too excited. Yeah, he is way too big for me. Way too big. Okay, I think these little birdies have to go. And here, I just spent all this time putting the birdies on there, and I love them. They've got to go, though. They do. Okay, it's a sad, sad day. But I need to be able to wear this. Why can't I have beefier wrists so I can have more beads? Oh. Okay, let's pop him off. Actually, he can stay on there for now. Okay, and let's open this guy up. Maybe we can incorporate this guy someplace else, one of them anyways, with one of the dangles. Maybe. Okay, let's see where we are. I think I'm going to have to remove them on both sides, actually. Make sure that we're all sequential here. New. Silly girl. Oops. There we go. Okay. So then now we have our lobster. It's connecting from here and connecting around this way. Okay, and yeah, let's check. I'm gonna need to remove that other bird a bit. Yep. Bye-bye, little birdie. I was so hopeful for you. You were such a piece of excitement. I should have known though. I hadn't planned on that and I had kind of already measured, but I got excited. Come here. There you go. Go ahead and pop him on here. If I have it open enough. Make sure that we're in order. Pop him on here. And then I'll just take the birdie off. Okay. So long, little birdie. Maybe I'll make a pair of earrings and put you on it. Okay, birds are gone, birds are gone, birds are gone. Now, that looks about right. And if it's not, then we'll make this one here smaller. Actually, I think it needs to be smaller for, yeah, let's swap that out. Hey, this is what it's all about, right? You make changes during design and sometimes they are what makes everything just like so extra cool. And other times you mess things up and then you have to go back to the original plan. Oh, okay, let's just close. Actually, let's do this. Here's this guy. And hold on. Yeah, because he's connected there. Let's grab him. We have a birdie though. We do have a birdie. Okay. Oh. Patience. That looks more sequential. Really, it does. Really, it does. I should have stuck with that originally. Yeah, 6.5. That is going to be just awesome. Awesome. Look at that. So cool. So cool. So cool. Here, let me just try and see if I can put it on myself. I pretty much already know the answer to it, but let's just try. I like because you see with the weight of this, maybe I can get a good hold on it. I am terrible about doing this. Oh, looky. So cute. Oh, isn't that so cute? And then it doesn't matter if it turns. Looky. It doesn't matter. It looks really cool like that too. Looks really cool like that. Looks really cool like that. Love it. So cute. Love him. Okay, let me go get little man because I am sure he's ready to eat by now because this was a little bit longer than I intended it to be. You know, changes in design and then having to undo those changes. Okay, loving this bracelet though. Love this bracelet. Okay, just a sec. I'll go get my little guy. Little guy. Say hi to everyone. Say hi to everyone. He's getting to be a big boy. Looky here. Looky here. Well done. Let's show off how cute you are. Little squirt. Little squirt is just a little squirt. And he likes to be curled up, and he sucks on his toes. He sucks on his toes, but look at all the fur he's got on his head. His eyes aren't open yet, but they will be soon. But his nose has really changed. His ears have popped out. He is just too cute. He wasn't ready to wake up yet, so he's not too hungry. He's not too hungry, but he's always curled up. You know, he's curled up like this, and then the moment I give him his bottle, he sprawls out. Let's see if he'll do it. See if you're hungry. Are you hungry? And his little tail's getting all furry. Is he hungry? Is that a hungry baby? No, he's a sleepy baby. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There he goes. And he'll sprawl all out. He's a big boy. Look how furry his tail's getting. Like, you guys, in the next week or two, he's gonna look like a full-on squirrel, just a smaller version. He is going to be changing so much every single day. But oh, he takes a lot of time, but he is worth that time. He is absolutely worth that time. He is precious and sweet, and he was gifted to me to make sure that he survived, I believe. And so I will do just that. I will do just that. Yeah, he's still sleepy boy. Well, I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you being here with me. Thank you for your patience while I was putting this together. I wanted to try those birdies, you know. Didn't work out, but hey, they'll be incorporated in some way in some design, I know. So until I meet you back here at this bead mat, my friends, and hey, that may be later tonight, I hope you have a fantastic day. I hope it is a fantastic day for you. Bye-bye. Aww. He loves you too, Jasper. You're such a good big brother. Okay, okay. Yes. Are you ready now? You ready to eat? Okay.